So, today we're going to be talking about how comparison can single-handedly completely destroy your career for content creation or streaming. Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the X-Villain Hideout. My name is Ghost, and if you've never been here before, I'm so glad you guys are here. This is actually a series we just started. This is episode 3, where we talk about how comparison kills. And this series is basically a series just to drop a video every Monday talking about how your Monday doesn't have to suck, because everyone knows when people talk about Mondays, usually they don't have anything nice to say. But also, in this channel, we talk about the games we play, the lives we live, and we look for opportunities to help each other get better than we were the day before. Better than yesterday is the motto, one stream at a time, one day at a time. If you feel like you vibe with that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit the little bell to be notified when these videos go live. All right, let's get into the video. I hope you guys are having a great Monday so far. The reason why I wanted to talk about this today is because comparison, oh my gosh. This is something that is in all of our heads so many different times in our life, and it literally doesn't even matter what we're doing. There is a time, whether you are swimming on a team, whether you are writing a paper, whether you are streaming content on Twitch or Mixer, it literally doesn't matter. It could be what you're wearing. There will be a moment where you compare yourself to somebody else, and it brings on negative vibes, tension, it pulls you down, it makes you feel like you just want to stop. And this happens, I feel like, more often in content creation, and really, I think what it has to do with, it's not necessarily more prevalent, but because there's more people trying to create content now, become YouTubers, become streamers, and this is becoming more popular, it's just more in the spotlight where people are comparing themselves. This whole comparison thing is not just something that I see a lot, whether it's on Twitter, whether I hear people talk about it, but it's something that has actually affected me. Now that I've been streaming for almost a full year, there is many times where I've compared myself to another content creator, and I felt down after, and I shouldn't, but it's just human nature that when someone else is doing something and completely thriving and you feel like you're at a plateau, because those are the moments we usually compare, the moments that we are down and somebody else is up. We don't compare their downs to our ups though, because when we're up, we're not really comparing ourselves to anybody. We're like, wow, I'm killing it, bruh. I am doing so good. And in that moment, there's people comparing their downs to our ups. And I think that's where a lot of the problems lie, is because we're not giving ourselves a real comparison. For example, let's just talk about like Ninja, for instance. There are so many people that are like, Ninja is so successful, Ninja is making a ton of money, Ninja has the dream job, and although those things might be true, he has been streaming for 10 years. You've been streaming for 6 months. Do you kind of get where I'm going with this? So one of my friends who I used to train with, actually both of them, I used to train within the gym, and I always used to compare my body to their body. And although I'm not gonna say that it was purely because of this, but one of the main reasons why, even if we were working out the same muscle, even if we were the same body fat percentage, even if those things were true, their bodies, I felt like, still looked better. They were still stronger. There was things that took place, and I'm like, what is kind of going on here? I would think to myself, what the heck, dude? Why can't I have a body that looks like that? Which I could with time and a lot of hard work, because this is what they've been putting in, right? And then I began to talk to them, and I just started asking the questions that I felt like a lot of people don't ask. How long have you really been working out? What did it look like? Has it been consistent? Has there been off and ons? Has it been 5 days a week? Has it been every single day? Like, what has your process look like? And I was in complete shock when the 3 people, when I asked that question, all said the lowest one was 7 years. I'd been working out for 2 years at the time, and I was just completely blown away because I had no idea that they had been grinding it out for that long, and the other 2 were 10 years, which is just crazy. They had been dedicated, they had been pushing through, breaking limits, setting goals for that long, 7 to 10 years. Tim the Tap Man, he's been streaming and people are like, oh, you know, he's has a really good presence, you know, he's big, he's well known, why can't I be like that? He's also been streaming for about 7 years. So the reason why I'm trying to highlight these things is because a lot of times we're comparing ourselves to people who we're not comparable to. And even when it comes to like personality, it's like you might be comparing yourself to like some rapper, right? Who, like for instance, Logic, he just started streaming not too long ago and he already has like 50,000 Twitch followers, but he has a huge platform somewhere else, right? He's well known globally for something else. So there's all these different variables that play a part in how we grow. So it's not healthy to compare yourself to somebody else. So even though I got caught up in the gaming lingo and I was talking about streaming and content creation because that is pretty much what this channel focuses on, I want to talk to you guys who do not stream, who are not creating content, and you are just living this week, Monday to Monday, doing something else you love. It could be art, it could be dance, you could just be trying to be the best at your job, you could just be trying to get through finals and be the best you could be in school. I want to say this specifically to you. Don't compare yourself to your neighbor. Don't compare yourself to your friends unless it's going to motivate you to continue to move forward. If it's gonna cause you to be envious, jealous, put a wedge in between your guys' relationship, just don't do it. The reason why is because your journey is so different than your neighbor's journey. You guys can literally be doing the exact same thing, working the same job with the same dream, and still have a different journey. Still have something different on the path. Why? It's because you're unique individuals. You have different quirks, you have different likes, you have a different inside mechanism, soul, spirit, passion, heart. You have something completely different than the person next to you or around you has. I just want you guys to spend this week, this next Monday to Monday, knowing that you have your own unique journey, that you can kill it all by yourself, that you can continue to move forward and smile. You don't have to be upset that you're not getting exactly the amount of followers that your friend's getting, even though you guys started streaming, started content creating, getting subscribers. You don't have to worry that your guys' numbers aren't the same. You don't have to worry about all of the things that look like success, right? Success is subjective. What is success? You define what success is. So this week, don't compare yourself. You got your own journey, keep killing it, keep doing good, keep doing things that you're passionate about, but remember to do things you're passionate about. Don't do something if you're not passionate about it, because life is long, life is abundant, but it's also too short to be doing something that makes you unhappy. Now, if it's for a season to do something that makes you ecstatic, then do it on the side while you do something you love, period. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming and listening. I hope this really helped you. If it did, you can give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. But ultimately, I just want you guys, including myself, to just take this week to chill out and just to realize with a smile that our journey is achievable. And the person next to us, be happy for your friends. I just want to say this right now because I feel like this is something that is getting less and less, and there are communities of people who are all envious and jealous of each other. They pretend to be happy for each other, but you can see the subliminal posts, you can see the frustration when they're live, and I don't want you guys to be that way. When something happens with my friends, I'm truly, truly excited for them, and I'm telling you right now, when you are excited for your friends succeeding, it will add to your life. And you will also add to their life. It's just gonna bring and intertwine something that you don't find everywhere. It's very rare, so try to practice it. We are far from perfect, but better than yesterday. Remember, Mondays do not have to suck, and that Mondays matter. I hope you guys are very blessed. I hope you have an amazing night or day, depending on where you're at in the world. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.